Sensational.
With patch 1.09 bringing boss rush missions, the best missions to farm for gear now, luck builds are better than ever. So if you want lots of divine gear and even green level 170 gear, look no further than my new treasure hunter build. Not only getting you that green like you want, but also still rather powerful against other content as well without Tengen. My goal with the build is to farm Winds of Ruin and Calamity's Pulse within one soul purge each. I tried other variations and even a luck yokai shift build, but they had problems that either killed slower than this or had more risk of messing up soul purge. I don't like to use soul purge for my build videos, but since it also increases luck, it makes sense for this build. The danger to it though is if it expires or you die, it'll remove all the fam on your weapon. You can avoid this by, well, not dying and clearing the mission before it expires, but that means you have to kill each stage within 2 minutes. The yokai shift luck build was ruined by Kato, who 70% of the time dodges out of the paralytic ground fire and then barraging you with bullcrap. If you shoot him with a para arrow, it'll lock him down with paralytic ground fire, but you can't use weapons in yokai shift, so he kinda messed up the yokai shift build too much to be worth it. Also, even with over 400 luck, you still can't get all green drops, so it wasn't even a major difference between 300 luck from human form. I hate going through Deidara level for fam farming, so the best glue farm now is Calamity, which you can co-op and you also get gear and XP on top. So it was a must farm stage for this build when making it, and it clears it in less than 2 minutes at peak farm without critical. I found critical to be too dangerous for Calamity, with Shuten and Atake having elemental damage which phases through your protection talisman, so non-critical it is. Although, when you down Atake, you can use your rage skill to get into critical to benefit from the increased luck after doing his dumb kill animation. For normal stages, Square, Cherry Blossom will kill most enemies. The build does fine with a plus 10 weapon for most content, but nothing too crazy OP outside of Water Sword. Simply switching to Tengen gets the build a big damage boost to play smoother in co-op stages, but the main point of the build is to farm those 2 new missions, Calamity to stock up on glue, and Winds to stock up on plus 10 level 170 gear. So Itakuri was able to get the job done there, even with level sync on, which is another factor, making a build that can clear those stages without Tengen within soul purge time limit. This build does that. One thing before moving on to the build breakdown, make sure to use your Divine Ochiko Cups when farming Winds of Ruin. You'll notice a difference in green drop rate. In total, you should be getting around 20ish Divines each run every 2 minutes. Level Sync On now gives more plus 3 and plus 4 gear and removes plus 1 gear from drops for the most part, so Level Sync is a must in Winds of Ruin for farming. But enough yippity yapping, let's get into the build. The build is full Swallowtail plus 2-piece Sinner for 40% parry damage for Sign of the Cross. Using Sinner allows my accessories to get poison damage boost for Water Sword, so both are getting a 40 to 50% damage boost. So I favor this setup over a meager 6% equipment drop rate from 2-piece Child of the Sun. This is the most optimal setup between damage and luck, as Child of the Sun weighs too much to where any other heavy 2-piece bonus added on makes B agility impossible. And I doubt the luck boost from Emerita Gauge compares to Swallowtail's 81 luck from the 7-piece bonus. So Swallowtail is the best set for the build. Your main weapon is Swallow's 2 cats instead of Profligate Sinner. You gain an extra stat slot compared to it, get attack bonus, heart, or skill, key reduction for Water Sword to last longer, and lastly, try to soul match a soul core effect for either luck or equipment drop rate. You soul match the core to a corruption weapon and then match the corruption weapon with these dual swords. But of course, remember to max the fam of that corruption weapon. And lastly, remodel AA scaling in heart and skill. Second weapon is Sinner's 2 cats for the set bonus. Range weapons, you want Hito Rifle for Swallowtail, and your choice of bow. Just make sure to put equipment drop rate as well as damage bonus agility and bow speed up. Armor, attack, luck, and Water Sword damage inheritables on everything. I'm actually missing 1 attack on armor, so you could gain a smidge more damage there. I also put untouched Omnio or Ninjutsu gold inheritables on some pieces, so it saves me some magic or ground fires, and yeah, equipment drop rate on everything, Helm 1's key, Chest wants life recovery for normal stages to be tankier, and Waist and Boots want purple effects. To put 2 or more gold inheritables on gear, you soul match with the gear you want, but before selecting it, pressing R2 allows you to swap out a stat for the gold inheritable. Just make sure to put a white inheritable on the gear first, otherwise you won't have room to put it on if it's full of normal stats. Accessories, as said, poison damage for Water Sword with a mix of para and poison accumulation. Luck on both accessories, equipment drop rates, and life recovery on Yasa. The life recovery isn't enough to break you out of critical when attacking, but it's useful for normal play to being tankier. Stats, level 3 Hundo, which everyone should be at, especially after the update missions, 99 heart and skill, 30 magic for max capacity, and around 20 dex, and the rest is up to you. Spirito! Itokuri is best here for luck. I have 10 Gen on secondary in case I want to switch for damage. There's not really any good alternatives. Cores are pretty standard. You got the Snake, you got Maga, hashtag Trump, and Anki for most damage. You could put Yamanba in place of Magatsu for the beastly attack boost, but that's up to you. I didn't have a luck one and didn't feel like farming one, so I just chose Maga. But if you are doing this setup, you need 2 cores with -1 attunement to fit all 3. Then obviously you want luck on as many as you can. Clan, you got 2 choices, Gamo and Araki. Araki is better for human stages, but Gamo is best for Calamity and normal play. I went with Gamo for the 10 to 12% consecutive damage boost, but Araki gets around 30ish more luck in critical, and backstab damage benefits Sign of the Cross. But since he one-shot the bosses and wins anyways, it's kinda moot. Skills! Sign, Water, and Cherry Blossom are your mains. You want Rage on Sign and Reckless on Water, and whatever you want on Cherry. Momentum Mystic for less ki consumption, although it might not be necessary, up to you, might have to switch to Defense 1. And lastly, get all the damage passives you can before dumping into flat attack. Ninjutsu! 1-2 quick change, max paralytic ground fires for Winds of Ruin, and around 2 pair arrows to stun lock any enemy you want. And lastly, Galnut Broth for Water Sword. Hashtag not racist. Nioh, 3 times Carnage, Barrier, and Extraction. 1 Protection, 1 Luckbringer, and 1 Soul Purge. For Soul Purge, I do recommend using it after the first dojo boss and Winds of Ruin, otherwise the timing gets kinda tight. If you do end up running out of the buff time or you die and quick change scroll saves your life, simply go to the options quickly and return to the title menu, and that'll save you from having your fam lost, although you'll obviously need to redo the stage. Also make sure your inventory has enough space to pick up everything, as you don't have time to dilly-dally in either stage with Soul Purge. But yeah, that's my treasure hunter build. Hope it gets you guys many gears. I figured now's the time for a luck build with all these Marabashi-like missions, whereas before, luck builds weren't worth it outside of Atake farming. If you don't care about Calamity, then weapon choice really opens up since Winds of Ruin is so easy to kill with the humans having less than 15,000 HP. Lumberchop was hitting for 33k-ish without inheritables, Tonfa Focus Strike for 16k, Reaper Kusa killed them as they dropped, so they were all good in Winds of Ruin, but yeah, they all performed worse than 2Cat and Calamity, so I opted for 2Cat for the build. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Anyone who likes the video gains increased luck, so make sure to hit the like button on the video, and comment down below what builds you're using against these new stages, as well as your thoughts on luck builds. And subscribe for more Nioh 2 epicness. Don't wait, show that you're not a zero here.